Action.
Hi, Scott Orlin with Cinema Magazine, Zurich, Switzerland. Guess who I ran into? Christian Slater.
Thanks for having me.
Congratulations.
Thank you
and
very
we're
much.
here not for his movie, his new TV series, Mr. Robot.
Yes.
What's really fascinating about this, in this day and age, it's a modern Robin Hood type of story, but with an electronic twist.
Absolutely, yeah. It's definitely a show about technology, but more than that, it really is about human beings interacting with other people. Sam Esmail, the creator, was very specific about making sure that it had a lot to do with character and heart and soul, and it's an interesting world to play in, without a doubt.
Now, obviously, after last year with the whole Sony episode,
Yes.
everybody, that word hacking is
Right.
kind of like in their lexicon.
Sure.
So I was wondering, how prepared are you with your own technology now that you've gone through this experience?
I think after doing this show, during the show, certainly, I mean, there were a lot of technical experts while we were making it, so my level of awareness certainly increased. My level of cybersecurity increased. Paying attention to what my kids are doing on the internet became a great priority, so I can certainly say that my level of awareness has escalated.
Now, when you see this show, one of the interesting components is, does this man really exist? I'm not going to
That is
tell
a
you
question.
much more than that,
Right.
because with his co-worker, there's some issues.
Rami
because of,
Malek. Great
some of-
Rami Malek.
Some of his medications that he's taking
Yeah.
might be affecting him a little
Might
bit.
be making him see things.
As an actor, how interesting is that approach?
It's great. When I sat down with Sam at the beginning, I had some questions about the character, and he and I had a great, wonderful, open conversation about it, and we were on the same page from day one, really. And I think knowing a lot of the information I had going into it made playing a lot of the scenes that Rami and I had together, it just, I think, gave them a little bit more of a deeper depth.
And, it's interesting, as we're here in Zurich, there's this whole scandal brewing about FIFA, these big corporations
Yes.
taking advantage of things. So
Right.
it's kind of like there's this little entity out there that might actually be doing the righteous thing
Sure.
for us. But what are we talking about with big corporations? How crazy has it gotten that there used to be a sense of decency that
Right.
in how they dealt with the public?
Look, I think the issue of money forever has been something that can be very corrupting. Greed, envy, jealousy, all those things can be these motivating factors that can not necessarily bring out the best in humanity. So it's certainly something that we all need to take a look at. And there are organizations out there that do a lot of undercover work to expose these things and put them out there. So I think I'm a fan.
Well, congratulations on the show. I
Thank
wish
you
you
so
nothing but
much.
the best. And if you want to see how it all turns out, watch Mr. Robot and
Yes.
Christian Slater.
Great to
As
see you.
always, such
You
a pleasure.
too.
And
You
this is
too.
Scott Orlin. Until next time.
Thank you. There we go.